Hey guys, it's the NY Clippers, and we're bringing you daily hip hop news with nothing but facts. Subscribe, like, love. Pooh Sheisty, my boy Pooh Sheisty. Pooh, you know I'm really Sheisty. Now, nobody's Sheisty than this guy. Fans have revealed more evidence alleging Pooh Sheisty paid his co-defendants $5,000 each to help rob Gucci. Dog, that means somebody's talking. Somebody is telling on Pooh. The cracks have already been showing. If you ask me, his father and Big 30 being released on bond is a little suspicious to me, since you guys committed armed robbery, multiple felonies with felons. Yeah, I believe a bail denial would have been okay. I mean, at least deny them once and have them beg for it. But yeah, I don't know. It's funny. So basically, somebody sent this text to one of Sheisty's co-defendants calling them stupid. So this is in the paperwork. So basically what the text message says is, stupid bit yo whole crew full of lames. Ninja paid y'all $5K a piece for a $15 million hit. Y'all some suckers. Rogers' compensation for this crime or another Chopper Gang hit is further supported by a message uncovered by the investigators that was sent to Rogers. Basically, okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Nobody told. They just got this out of their phones. This is one of the worst cases I've ever seen. Pooh Sheisty is one of the lowest IQ rappers in history. There's no IQ test needed. He has demonstrated his lack of critical thinking on multiple occasions. So, yeah, Pooh. Good luck. Hopefully you lawyer up the right way and take care. Yeah. Lastly, Diddy sells his mansion on Star Island, one Star Island to be exact, for $55 million. So basically, this home was almost 1.5 acres, had an 8,000 square foot home, 6 bedrooms, 8.5 bathrooms, and a nice little guest house. This had a really beautiful, nice access to the Biscayne Bay, had a dock, pool, spa, basketball court, everything. Beautiful. Diddy bought this thing from Gloria Stefan for $35 million in 2021. So selling this for $55 million, making some $20 million. So not taking a loss is nice. Yeah, so basically Diddy made him a nice little chunk of change. He could move around, pay some people off to go do some things, keep their mouths closed. He could pay some people to do some things, keep their mouths closed. He's got a lot of maneuvering to do. He's got a lot of bills to pay. Probably owes some taxes. So this is honestly a chess move for Diddy. After he's paid everyone he's had to pay, he may have 10, 20 million left over. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Kim Mathers, Eminem's ex-wife, she got hospitalized. And then we're finding out that she actually put hands on a police officer. So basically in 2021, she had a self-deletion attempt. Sorry, I got to use these stupid terms for, these stupid guidelines. So basically she's back at it, and they're saying she tried to self-delete herself again. Authorities had to come and help her, but they said she became combative. And she even took a bite out of a cop. Yep. And she also was doing her Chung Lee stuff. She kicked another one. So she had to get subdued, man. They put her down with a taser, calmed herself down, and hopefully she gets the help that she needs. Eminem has supported this woman throughout their difficult history, to be honest. Lil Wayne and his blunt roller job. This has been going viral all day. Lil Wayne required his old assistant to have a pleasant hygiene, roll blunts, and love dogs. So these are legal documents that were obtained by TMZ, and they show what the assistant was responsible for. His old assistant, his name was Keith K.D. Davidson, became widely known for discussing everything that Lil Wayne wanted and needed. So basically, for Lil Wayne's assistant, he also had to schedule his travel, organize studio sessions, manage the clothing, prepare his food, coordinate security. He had to roll up the ganja, and then he also had to care for his dogs, well, his pets, because he did have some exotic pets as well. I think he made around 200, 500K. That's what people were saying. He had to travel around, be available 24/7. Snoop Dogg had a blunt roller job, and it was a woman who actually had that job, and she made $40,000 to $50,000 annually, and she got tips, and she had perks, and her compensation increased as she got close with Snoop. Rkelly asking for a pardon. I think Rkelly saw what was going on with Boosie, and he was just like, yo, if Boosie's going out here saying that he's getting pardons, I want a pardon too. So Rkelly basically, him and his legal team sought out a presidential pardon, and he's also challenging his imprisonment and medical treatment, which he's been doing for actually a couple months now, saying that the guards were allegedly treating him really badly and hurting him and withholding medicine from him and making him take medicines that a lot of stuff. Rkelly's going to be in jail until 2045. He's been appealing, but nothing's been working. Supreme Court has declined to hear his appeals. Everyone's been declining to hear his appeals. Basically, his attorneys are telling him that they submitted the request, and it's being listed at the office's website as pending. He was sentenced to 30 years. So, yeah, they don't think he's coming home until 2045. So first, the Batman movie got pushed back to 2028. Warner Brothers has delayed the Batman project yet again. The original Batman movie, starring Robert Pattinson, released in March 2022. That movie brought in $772 million worldwide, and the budget was only about $200 million. So, yeah, you made $500 million on a movie. It's a huge success. The director, who's Matt Reeves, has repeatedly said the script development has taken longer than expected, so this better be good. So DC's been doing really bad lately. Batman has been pretty much the best and most valuable franchise because DC put out some flops like Shazam 2, Blue Beetle, The Flash, all flops. So basically, the last movie brought in 500 million. The movie before that, The Dark Knight, of course, brought in a billion. The Dark Knight Rises brought in a billion. So this one has some pretty high expectations. If the last three brought in, 700 million and up, then this one shouldn't be rushed. I respect it. The bad part about this, it does hurt the bottom line because like the longer you wait to do this stuff and you keep pushing production back, like it just raises the cost of production. Rick Ross delays set in stone. Rick Ross said he was going to drop this album. I don't know where it is, but he basically is saying that he's perfecting the project instead of rushing. A lot of people are saying he's trying to just build hype for this album because he needs it and he doesn't have a promotional budget, but who knows? DJ Khaled announces he's preparing for a new album. Alam of God, expected this month. He's expected to have numerous superstar collaborations, including Future, Little Baby, maybe Drake. I don't know. I doubt Drake is going to be on that album. So basically, you have a few people that are dropping coming up. You've got Ken Carson, Rick Ross, DJ Khaled, and Future just dropped. So, and Future seems like he's not flopping. So, YB, I don't know what kind of insight he thought he had, or maybe he heard the album early, thought it was going to flop. I don't know. Aaron Donald told the Rams he wanted to go to the facility to work out and see how he felt, see how he reacted. So Adam Schefter's reporting. Shefty has things right. Imagine these guys with Aaron Donald, Myles Garrett. I mean, we have video footage of them there. So if I see that Aaron Donald goes back to the Rams, I'm betting the house on the Rams to win the Super Bowl. Let's be real. Aaron Donald's last season, he was an all-pro, first team. He was also a Pro Bowler his last season. So he's had some rest for 3 seasons. This is what you're telling me? The man who won his year out had 8 sacks. He's got rest? That's what you're telling me? Oh, man. Holy. I'd be scared. I'd be scared for any quarterbacks they play next year. Today is Jim Jones' birthday. He turns 50 today. The youngest YN in rap today turns 50. Congratulations. Shout out to our Harlem legend. Chet Holmgren goes on Twitter and gives a shout out to Yamal, the star player of Spain. You know why? Because they beat France. Dude is petty. Like, how petty? I love being petty. I love pettiness. But this is just a different level of petty. Don't forget, of course, Victor Wemby smoked Chet Holmgren, had him scared to even shoot the ball, had him locked up shackles, had them shackles on your feet. Yo, Victor Wembanyama, of course, is from France. He's from Paris, whatever, somewhere over there. So Chet Holmgren gives a shout out to them all because Spain did what he couldn't do. Beat the French guys. Get the fuck out of here. Tom Brady and Karl Anthony Towns needed IV fluids after Mark Rubin's whiteout party. Cool story, bro. So basically, a couple got engaged at J. Cole's show in Miami last night. I didn't even know this guy was on tour. He's still on tour. They've got the couple there. It looks nice. It looks sweet or whatever. Good for you. J. Cole. Cool story, bro. Okay, moving right along. Someone went on Twitter yesterday. Basically, the Rich Eisen show, who's terrible radio TV guy in New York, who I just despise, said something just, I don't know if he says these dumb things to go viral or if he means them, but he said this. And he said, basically, if LeBron goes to Miami, they're going to enjoy the play-in tournament. LeBron is going to be a non-factor this season. LeBron puts the crying emojis. So I don't know if that means he's going to Miami, but I think that's more of the idea that he'd be a non-factor, especially after last season averaging 20 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists on 50% shooting while carrying these guys in the playoffs. Like, no one else helped him show up. Yeah, Marcus Smart had a couple games. Austin Reeves had like 1 good game. It's just a total sellout. LeBron, Rui had some all right moments. He had some good games, but LeBron carried them. No Luka, he just did it. Now, Luka, you're going to have to show everyone what you can do without LeBron. And you've got a better team this season. So now there's really no excuses. Glorilla and Scarface, Bro-Rilla unfollowed each other. Oh, no, my bad. I'm sorry. Basically, Bro-Rilla got blocked by Glow, which I mean, I thought she would have done from the start, but yeah, she's blocked. I haven't heard really anything from Bro-Rilla, who is hilarious. Maybe I'll go try to find some stuff. What Bro-Rilla been doing? Who knows? Chipotle is finally opening their first restaurant in Mexico after being in existence 30 years. It's really weird. I talked to people who live in, 2 people from Pennsylvania, another person, and they've lived out there their whole life, and another just moved out there for maybe 20 years. They just never been to Chipotle. They have one. I'm just like, come on, people, get a little culture. Like, I don't know what you guys think goes down in Chipotle, but just go. Spend $15, $20. Get a burrito. There's never been one in Mexico because the fast food chain just said, why am I trying to sell knockoff Mexican food to Mexicans? It's just stupid. It just wouldn't make sense to even go there. That's how they felt. And Taco Bell famously failed multiple times trying to open up shops in Mexico. So Chipotle's just never tried. I think this is more symbolic than anything, and good for them. Adrian Bronner hanging out with Kodak Black. These guys, just 2 crash out boys. I respect it. Hopefully we get something good from these guys. I don't think it's some help. They need to be around J. Cole. J. Cole, I thought you were in Miami. Go get these guys. Go bring them backstage and go preach to them. Victor Oladipo held a private workout with NBA scouts in Las Vegas. He was in tears after. He's had a long run. I wish him all the best. It's crazy. I thought he was going to be like D-Wade, He's had a couple of really great seasons there, and unfortunately the injuries were just too much. Explosive player. You kids, do your Googles, man. Yamin Yamal, the legend, the young legend. He's only 19, 18. He's 19, sorry. He plays for Barcelona. He's the young phenom for Spain, their national team right now. They're going to the World Cup finals. Basically, his house was burglarized. They say around 4 a.m. You know, two masked intruders. They tried to get in the wall. They basically didn't get anything, but people got in there. You know, it's sad. He got they basically his house was like heavily, you know, surveillanced, and he's got like private security guards. So they spotted these guys, but and they quickly like ran down on him. But you know, it's scary to think that these guys really don't care. It reminds me of the case where I believe Walker Bueller or one of those guys from the Dodgers, they got robbed for like a $300,000 watch in the park with his family in Los Angeles right after they won the World Series. So these people don't care, you know, they're robbing anybody and everybody. So I know you all have heard that Taco Bell is a no-go right now after explosive diarrhea syndrome or whatever you want to call it, the sickness that has plagued the country and has gone state to state has now become a trend on TikTok and Instagram where you've got this girl right here, you've got some other people, and they are trying to get this virus to lose weight. They're saying that they can lose 15 to 20 pounds from the parasite, and Skinny Talk, that's what it's called. These influencers are saying this is good for the summer body. So, yeah, this is good for the summer body, according to them. Please, if I even have to tell you to not do this, just, I was going to say go away, but stick around. I'll take care of you. You're like a lost puppy who needs some guidance, you know? GameStop is now Uber Eats eligible. So, like, yeah, you can now get some controllers, I guess, late night if you know, you need a controller or I don't know. This is crazy shit. Who knows? Well, leave it in the comments. Let me know if you guys want me to make shorter videos. I'm gonna start making these recap nightly videos, and I'll start posting more content-based ones. I just want to make sure I'm not getting strikes for copywriting. So please like and subscribe. We're giving you guys some more every day, so tune in. Daylight saving time, permanent. So many countries don't do seasonal clocks. Japan, India, China, they don't do this. And even Arizona and Hawaii, which are obviously states of the United States, they don't observe this either. I mean, there's good things about this. You know, you get more daylight, or it would be called evening light in the nighttime, right? And then people say that there's less crime. And then, I mean, studies have shown this. Also, there's more outdoor spending because you got more light out there, and it's better for restaurants and retail because stores can stay open and, you know, feel a little safer. Some of the bad things, you got the dark mornings. Some people really don't like that, especially if you have to wake up and work at 4 or 5 in the morning. Your kids, you know, there's safety issues, like kids waiting for the buses in the dark. You know, I'm from Harlem, and I'd see kids waiting, and it seemed like pitch black, you know, before the sun came up with their parents. And a lot of medical professionals really do say that it's better for the standard time. So not what we have now with more light at night, because they say it's just better for our natural internal circadian rhythms.